Convicted murderer, rapist, and former Arkansas Police Chief Grant Hardin had his first meeting with the judge today after his escape from prison last month. Carter Threet was there and tells us what happened and what's next.
Well, here at the Izard County Justice Facility today is where a hearing was held for Grant Hardin and his escape charge. This was a two-part hearing with attorneys meeting with Hardin via Zoom in between the two parts, enabling the judge to make some decisions at the end.
It was an area of priority, once we had a few days of good weather. And so, sure enough, they went in and dogs were able to pick up the scent, and he was apprehended, a short time later.
According to Rand Champion with the Department of Corrections, that's how Grant Hardin was captured around a week and a half ago, less than 2 miles from the prison he'd escaped in North Arkansas. That capture led to today, a hearing for Hardin in Judge Tim Weaver's courtroom in Melbourne, Izard County. Hardin appeared via Zoom from where he's currently being held.
Immediately after that was transferred down to our Varner Supermax unit down in Gould. It is our most secure facility in the state. Single cells and increased security.
Hardin's Zoom appearance was to answer some questions Judge Weaver had raised before the court went into recess. Hardin said he had signed the affidavit, he did need a public defender, and he was going to plead not guilty.
This is something that falls under Izard County. They're the ones that filed the arrest warrant for the second-degree escape.
And so with all this in mind, Judge Weaver set 2 key dates here at the end of the hearing. A pretrial for Hardin will be held October 21st with his jury trial set for November 5th through the 7th. In Melbourne, Carter Thweet, back to you.
All right, Carter, thanks. Champion says the Department of Corrections is conducting a critical incident review to determine how Hardin was able to escape and how they can keep that from happening again.